So here we've got a really nice stretch for your lats. So you want to get into a child's pose. So start in all fours or 4-point kneeling, and then just keeping your back as flat as you can, just sit your bottom down onto your heels. Then reach forward with your arms, reaching as far as you can, and just keep your head in a relaxed position in line with the spine. Then, as you can see I'm doing here, just reach across with one hand to place it on top of the other. So here I'm feeling quite a big stretch in my lats on the right hand side. And I'm just pointing that out there. So this stretch ties really nicely in with the foam rolling or the trigger pointing of the lats. So you can do these exercises together if you wish. So I'm just adding in a bit of extra rotation here. So I'm just lifting up the right side of my body slightly, just because it's giving me a little bit of an extra stretch. You can just stay still and really reach forward with those hands if you want to, or again you can just play around with some other movements, but you should be feeling it down into the ribs and along the shoulder and arms. Making sure you're taking nice deep relaxed breaths as you do so. Move those hands over to the other side and really sit back with your bottom here and really reach forward with those arms. Again, I'm just now lifting up the left side of my body to add some rotation into that stretch. So here we've got the same position as the last exercise, so 4-point kneeling, and then you're sitting your bottom back onto your heels. Keep that back straight, really reach forwards and relax the head down. Now instead of going to the side, we're going to place one hand under the other arm and rotate the body into that stretch. So the left shoulder is coming down towards the floor. And depending on your flexibility, you may or may not get it down on the floor. So really reaching forward with that right hand and just making sure you're looking in the direction that you're going. So look under that right arm. And then you're going to switch over. So we really like rotational stretches. You can feel this one between the shoulder blades or through the arm. We rotate when we walk, so it's a really important stretch to make sure that we're doing, just for all the muscles in the back and shoulders.
This exercise here is a nice little stretch in order to help open up the middle back. So what you're going to do whilst you're sitting, you can basically hold underneath the seat of where you are in between your legs. Now as you hold on, you're going to simply lean your body weight backwards and allow your shoulders to round forward. So you're going to imagine that you're pressing your middle back away from you, so you're going to be pushing towards the wall behind you. So you can see in a moment how I'm kind of rounded in my back, and that's how I want to be able to that's the position I want to be in, essentially, to create that stretch within those muscle fibers in between my shoulder blades. So what I'm doing here is I'm just simply leaning back, using my body weight and anchoring my hands down to the chair, and as I lean back it's going to really spread apart my shoulder blades and you get a nice stretch just down, basically from the neck down in between the shoulder blades. Remember, you don't have to hold it there all the time. As I was going just a second ago, I was kind of going on and off the stretch. So I would lean forwards to come out of the stretch, and I'd lean back into the stretch. And as you can see, I'm kind of leaning back into it, and I'm just rotating my body slightly from side to side. So I'm getting a little bit more of a stretch on one side at a time. This is a great one to do. Of course, you can do it anywhere. So if you're sitting at your desk and you feel like you need a bit of a stretch in the middle of your back, just simply hold on to the base of the chair, and there you go.